Pakistan, where thousands of women and children came forth to support protests in the port city of Gwadar. The protests began earlier this month under a campaign by Maulana Hidayatur Rahman. The people of the Gwadar city are in fact demanding for basic rights. A large number of women, along with their children, took to the streets of the port city. Now, the crowd converged in solidarity with the movement, which was launched for the rights of the people of Gwadar and other areas of Makran. The march was joined by students, political workers and also working women. The demonstrations have been triggered by a shortage of basic necessities such as access to clean drinking water and electricity. The threat to livelihood and also illegal fishing and unnecessary checkpoints are other issues that were highlighted. Now, for the last 2 weeks, the sit-in Gwadar has been led by Maulana Hidayatur Rahman, who has welcomed the women activists to the march. Now, Hidayatur Rahman is the Secretary General of the Jamaat-e-Islami's Balochistan chapter. The protests are a part of the growing backlash in Pakistan against China's multi-billion-dollar Belt and Roads project. There's also growing discontent with China's presence in Gwadar. The coastal city of Balochistan is known as the center of CPEC. The Gwadar port is an integral part of the $60 billion China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project, and the massive infrastructure project connects China's Xinjiang province with the Gwadar port. But in the process, the city has also become a security state rather than a harbinger of economic boom that was earlier expected. The residents say that their mobility has been restricted by the security forces and there is unwarranted questioning of their activities. The fishermen in the coastal region complain that the government has issued licenses to Chinese trawlers, and as a result, smaller fishermen are struggling to compete. Following the resentment, civil rights activists, fishermen and also residents of the Gwadar city started staging their protest. Organizers say that the protest will continue till their demands are met, and they are calling for an end to illegal fishing by trawlers, removal of some additional checkposts and also lifting of restrictions on trade with Iran are some of their demands that these protesters have put forth.